Hey everybody, this is Rabbi Marcus, and we're back with Rabbi Raskas Hot Takes. Today is the 17th of Tishrei, the first day of Chol Hamoed Sukkot, and the teaching here is called Thanksgiving. The festival of Sukkot is known as Zman Simchatenu, the season of our rejoicing, because the holy day is essentially an expression of thanksgiving for the fall harvest. But the urge to express gratitude is not limited to any one religion, and any one country, or any one person. The basic idea of Thanksgiving is as old as the dawn of time and as young as the face of a newborn child. The American people have created a Thanksgiving national holiday that has deep religious overtones. The Greek Orthodox tradition has the Feast of Demeter. The Japanese have Kanane Sai. The Muslims observe the Ashura feast, and the Chinese celebrate the Moon Festival. All of them show man's basic need to express gratitude for the bounties of nature and the manner of his good fortune. But although these expressions of thanksgiving are universal, they may come from different sources. They can be the children of our fears or of our hopes. We can judge whether we are motivated by fear or hope by the way we express our feeling. If it is fear, then we merely mumble a prayer of gratitude and feel a sense of relief. Then let it go at that. But if it be hope, then it is expressed in authentic thanksgiving. That is to say, first thanks and then giving. It is not enough to thank. We must also find a way of giving. And he quotes a beautiful passage here from Midrash Tehillim. In the world to come, all prayers will be eliminated except for prayers of thanksgiving, which will never be abolished. Beautiful teaching, I think, from Rabbi Raskas of the importance and sort of the universality of holidays of gratitude in all cultures. And Sukkot is definitely meant to be a time of joy, a time of gratitude for the harvest. In ancient Israelite time, this was the time of the fall harvest, right before the rainy season begun. So you would bring in all your harvest and have a lot of gratitude. I think the most interesting part of his teaching really comes at the end, this difference between gratitude that comes out of fear or gratitude that comes out of hope, right? Gratitude out of fear coming from a place of, thank God I made it through this, and just muttering, thank God afterwards that I'm safe, right? And then you just kind of keep going about your business. But there's this thanksgiving of hope that he presses, that he defines as thanksgiving. A lot of times we forget about this element of our own holiday of Thanksgiving, the American holiday, that it doesn't just involve being thankful, but it actually expresses a need and a desire to give. And he states this as the most important way of giving gratitude, that we don't just express our gratitude, but we express that hope by actually trying to change the world physically, but by actually giving that to somebody else, by passing that gratitude on to someone else. And in that way, gratitude, real gratitude, I think, should be contagious, right? That we then pass that gratitude on to someone else, to give to somebody else, so that they too can express gratitude as well. I'm not sure if I would define this difference between fear and hope like he does. I think having gratitude for something that you feared is not necessarily wrong. Actually, I think it's beautiful as well. And I think we all can express more gratitude towards God when we're able to overcome challenges and things we're afraid of. What does it look like for you in your own daily practice to really have moments of gratitude that you really raise up? Maybe it's to take a book of Psalms out of one's pocket and mutter a psalm and read a psalm. Just take that moment to praise God when we have those moments of gratitude or what have you. So a lot of times we think moments of gratitude throughout the day are, just kind of unimportant things that sometimes happen. But what would it look like if we raised those moments of gratitude to a high place? And we said, this is really the most important part, that when something good happens or we're able to make it through a challenge, the most important part of that is giving gratitude and reflecting that as a gift that was received by God. And then all of a sudden, God is brought into our lives so much more often. We begin to have a more active relationship with God, a more real relationship with God, when we take the time to actually thank God, right? When we take the time to speak to God, when we take the time to relate to God, all of a sudden God is now in our lives more. We feel that. And so I suggest you try that yourself. Really try to take times of gratitude, not just on Thanksgiving and the holidays that Rabbi Raskas begins to talk about, but use those moments throughout the day, and that helps construct our lives to live a life of more gratitude, of joy, and of course of connection to God. Thank you, everybody, and until next time, this is Hot Takes with Rabbi Raskas and Rabbi Marcus. We'll talk to you soon, everybody. Bye now.